What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wages Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. Yesterday was a good day. We went 4-1 on our bets. We got one wrong. We cashed out all the rest of the bets. So let's get right into this next day for this Friday, and let's get all of our bets cashed in, guys. If you guys haven't yet checked out, go check out my UFC Fight Night. That event starts in about a couple hours from this video being posted. So yeah, guys, go check out that video so we can make some money on MMA. The fight starts at midnight tonight, so go and check that out. But yeah, let's get right into these soccer bets, guys. First bet of the day is going to be in the Australian A-League. This game's going to be coming on about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be taking Sydney FC over 1.5 goals. I do think WS Wanderers is good enough to score at least one goal, but I think Sydney FC is going to win the game. I think Sydney FC is good enough to score at least 3 or 4 goals in this game. I can see this game coming out to a 4-2 or maybe even a 3-1 victory. So give me Sydney over 1.5 goals for this game, guys. All right, guys, it's going to be the next bet. It's going to be a two-leg parlay. For the rest of the bets for this one, the next 6 bets are going to be two-leg parlays for the rest of the slate. So let me give you this one, guys. Next one, two-leg parlay. We're going to be taking Chelsea over 1.5 goals, and we're parlaying that with Birmingham on the money line. I do think Chelsea scores at least 3 goals in this game against Leicester. Leicester just came up from the championship, and they're having an okay season. But with Chelsea having one of the best offenses in the whole entire league right now, and Leicester just not having a Premier League defense, they still have that defense that's made for the championship. I just think Chelsea's going to go out there and win this game 3-1. I do think Leicester scores at least 1 because they're at home, but that's just going to make Chelsea push forward to at least score those other goals. So give me Chelsea over 1.5 goals. And then we're going to be parlaying that with Birmingham on the money line, guys. I think Birmingham goes out here and beats Shrewsbury. Birmingham's the best squad in the league. Shrewsbury is the worst squad in the whole entire league. I think Birmingham goes out here and wins this game 3-0 or maybe even 2-0. Last time Birmingham played them in Shrewsbury at Shrewsbury's home, they won 4-0. I am expecting them to do the same exact thing. I didn't take the over 1.5 goals because the last 2 times we did that with Birmingham, they scored only 1 goal and they won the game 1-0. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be the 2-leg parlay. Chelsea over 1.5 goals. We're parlaying that with Birmingham on the money line. All right, guys, this is going to be the next bet, 2-leg parlay. We're going to be taking Notts County over 1.5 goals and Fernerbache over 1.5 goals. I think Notts County goes out here and beats Newport 3-1. I think Notts County is going to be good for at least 3 goals in this game. Newport, it might be able to score 1 goal, but I don't expect it. They couldn't go out here and get a clean sheet put up against them. Notts County is the top 3 team in the league. Newport's the bottom 4 team in the league. They have one of the worst defenses in the league, and Notts County at home have probably the best offense in the league at home. So I'm expecting Notts County to go in here and score at least 3 goals. So give me the over 1.5 on them. And then I'm taking the over 1.5 on Fernerbache, guys. Fernerbache is probably the best team in Turkey. They're playing Kayserispor, where Kayserispor is a decent squad. I do expect them to score at least 1 goal, maybe even 2 goals, but I just think Fernerbache is going to be way too much for them. Their firepower on the offensive side, I'm expecting 3 or 4 goals with Fernerbache. So give me the over 1.5 goals for them. That's going to be the 2-leg parlay, guys. Notts County over 1.5 goals and Fernerbache over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, next 2-leg parlay. This is going to be Bayer Leverkusen over 1.5 goals and Sturm Graz over 1.5 goals, guys. I think Bayer Leverkusen, they've been falling off of form recently, but now this is the perfect game for them to come back into form against Heidenheim, a team that was in the Bundesliga 2 about 2 years ago. Now Bayer Leverkusen is having a decent season. They're just not pulling off that Cinderella season they did last year. But I expect them to go out here and score at least 3 or 4 goals in this game. I'm expecting Bayer Leverkusen to win this game 3-1. And Sturm Graz, the same exact thing. I'm expecting Sturm Graz to go out here and score 3 goals and win this game 3-1. I don't think Klagenfurt has anything for them. I think Klagenfurt is probably going to go out here, maybe even not even score any goals. I'm expecting Sturm Graz to totally dominate this game, guys. So give me that 2-leg parlay. Bayer Leverkusen over 1.5 goals and Sturm Graz over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, this next 2-leg parlay, this is going to be both teams to score in the Molde and Brand game and Galatasaray over 1.5 goals. I expect both teams to score at least 1 goal in the Molde and Brand game. I'm expecting this game to come out to 2-2 draw. These are 2 of the top 3 teams in the whole entire league. Brand is the best team in the league. Molde is ranked about 3rd, but Molde at home is a great squad and Brand away is a great squad. So it kind of counteracts exactly what they're going with. It makes it a perfect game for both teams to score because Brand is the best team in the league in a way. Molde is the best team at home. So it just makes for at least 1 goal to be scored on each side. So give me both teams to score. And then we're parlaying that with Galatasaray over 1.5 goals. I expect Galatasaray to win this game 4-0, 4-1. I don't think bottom Strum Spor is going to have anything for them. They just came up from the lower divisions in Turkey. So I'm expecting Galatasaray with one of the best offenses in the league to go out there and just dominate this game. So give me Galatasaray over 1.5 goals. And I'm parlaying that with both teams to score in the Molde and Brand game. All right, guys, this is going to be the next 2-leg parlay. We're going to be taking Manchester City over 1.5 goals, and we're parlaying that with Feyenoord both over the 1.5 goals, guys. I think Manchester City, they've been in bad form, but all these games that they have lost in a row have been away from Manchester. Now they're playing in Manchester, and then they're playing Tottenham, one of the biggest rivals. I do think Tottenham's going to be able to score, but I'm taking Manchester City over 1.5 goals because I do expect them to get back into form this game. I think Kevin De Bruyne is going to be back to play for them, so I'm expecting the ball to have a lot more movement in Manchester City to at least score 2 goals in this game. I don't know if they will win the game, but I'm expecting them to score at least 2. And the same thing with Feyenoord, guys. But with them, I'm actually expecting them to dominate this game. I'm expecting Feyenoord to go in there and score at least 4 goals, win this game 4-1, 4-0, and just totally dominate this game. So they're one of the best teams in the entire league, and they're going against one of the worst teams in the league. And it's easy money for me. I think they score at least 2 goals. So give me Manchester City over 1.5 goals and parlaying that with Feyenoord over 1.5. All right, guys, it's gonna be the last bet I have for you guys. It's gonna be another 2-leg parlay. I'm gonna be taking Barcelona over 1.5 goals, and we're parlaying that with PSV over 1.5 goals. I think Barcelona goes in here and scores at least 2 goals in their game. I do not know if they win though. Celta Vigo can go in here and score 2 goals himself. They're a team that goes out here and tries to bust everybody's money lines and bust everybody's parlays. But that's why I'm taking Barcelona over 1.5 goals. I do think they at least scored 2 goals in this game. I'm expecting a 3-2 game. Barcelona to win out of this game 3-2. And with PSV, guys, I'm expecting them to totally dominate this team. I'm expecting PSV to go out here, score somewhere between 4 to 6 goals, and totally blast them out of their home stadium, guys. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be the last bet of the day. 2-leg parlay, Barcelona over 1.5 goals, and we're parlaying that PSV over 1.5 goals. So all right, guys, that is 7 bets for you guys. We put one out earlier. Game's on right now. We put it on the Instagram. If you guys do not follow the Instagram, go follow it right now. It's the_wager_zone. I put out different gems on there. Whenever I do not have time to post it on a video, I put it out on there. So if you guys want to ever get any lifetime bets, go out, check out the Instagram. So all right, guys, I'm out of here. Like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day. I'm here every single day posting all different types of bets. So let's cash out on all 7 of these bets today. I'm out of here, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.